Right now, I'm at a conference where the average business is doing over $40 million per year, and there's 200 here. It's the last day. And after talking to every single person here at YPO Global, it is crystal clear what needs to be done. And that for some reason, every single person watching this does not do, and me, myself included. It is stay in your lane, where there is some of the most unique, hyper specialized business models here that are doing $50 million plus per year that you would never, ever in your entire fucking imagination dream of how that this one super small channel can generate them so much money. And so it's very easy to think I need to just do more stuff. I have something that works, and then I'm going to add another business model on top of that, and another and another and another and another. Every single business owner does this. They get distracted by the new fucking thing, and every single person in there, I could literally see this going on, because someone would go up on stage and talk about how they are using LinkedIn to make $22 million per year, and it only took them 2 years to do it. And then every single person's thinking, okay, I need to build a LinkedIn team immediately, myself included. Someone else will come up and say they're doing an email marketing that grew them to a $1.5 billion company using just email to sell, nothing else. So then everyone's thinking, okay, I need a much better email team. And then someone says that they do podcasts that do 100 million downloads per year, and here's what they're doing. So then every single person's thinking, okay, I need a podcast. And then someone says they are using Reddit to make $75 million per year. And I'm actually not making up a single one of these numbers. This is actually what people were talking about. So everyone thinks I'm going to add $22 million per year if I just add all of these channels. When in reality, you're not going to. If you say hyper-focus on what you're doing, you'll go from 40 million to 80 million because what you're doing works and you're nowhere near saturation. There is more money on this earth than you could even fathom. So just pick a lane and stick to it, or make sure your lane fucking works. The problem with what I'm talking about, it's really not applicable to most people, but it's hyper applicable to me, and I'm making videos for myself, so fuck you. And I mean, if you don't make any money and you don't have a business, it's like, okay, Josh, what the fuck's the point? You don't need a million different marketing channels, and you don't need a million different businesses that are running. You just need one thing that works and do it really fucking well. But, here's where the fucking dumb motherfucker who's making a video on why you shouldn't do this is going to make the argument as to why I want to try. And that's from AI, with how efficient and productive you can become using AI. What I've been doing is every single one of these people just reverse engineering their entire business model using what they're doing, and I'm going to try and open up new marketing channels for the business based upon what the top people in the space do, and just do exactly what they do, but for myself and for my clients. And so I have a YouTube marketing company where we want to do all social media for the largest business owners. And so the funnel conversions and thinking of everything, it's all very fucking fun and complex. And I know that Josh, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. This is actually why you have a group of people. And this is what I'm going to be discussing at dinner. Because I'm going to dinner with 9 people, all in YPO, all doing substantial amounts of money. And we're going to be doing a roundabout table. And what you do is you propose a problem, and then everyone else will offer their help. And so my question is going to be, we learned all these things. Here's what I do right now with YouTube that's making a ton of money for the businesses that I work with. I see the LinkedIn stuff. I think that I could replicate that and do it for all my clients pretty quickly and very effectively. I think I could do the email stuff for all my clients pretty quickly and pretty effectively. I think I could do this Instagram tactic that you guys were talking about pretty easily and pretty effectively. Do you think that that is going to spread everything out too thin? Or is that the proper way to vertically scale, where I'm including more and more media channels? And I don't know the answer. And I know that I'll figure out the answer by the end of the night. Where is the right answer? You want all of these things? Or is it to stay in your lane and just do the YouTube? And I don't fucking know. I genuinely don't know. My gut is leaning towards training specialists for each of these platforms and having them running those departments of the business. And so that's adding a lot of fucking more complexity to the business, but it would also add a lot more revenue streams and a lot more upsell services. And so then it would be finding someone, and this goes down to who, not how, because it would be who is the person that I could hire that could manage and run a LinkedIn department in my company. So then I go to all my clients and say, hey, let me do your LinkedIn. Here's the plan, how we can actually make this a 7-figure yearly revenue stream for your business. Here's exactly what we're going to do based upon what other people are doing. Here's the strategy that we would do for you. And then I would hire the person who would do that. Same thing for email marketing. Same thing for the Instagram marketing. I actually think that's the answer. It's who, not how. And so this is actually why I like making these videos, because I can talk through these fucking concepts that drive me crazy. And so these are just the things that I think about. And if I talk it through, you usually have the fucking answer. That is definitely the answer. So I actually use this channel to try and get inbound leads of super good quality staff. If you are a LinkedIn expert, comment or message me on Instagram, and maybe we will do something awesome together, because LinkedIn is a way where I would actually get clients for my business. If you don't know, the business that we have is mainly a YouTube marketing company where we help some of the largest business owners do their YouTube everything. And then the entire goal of that is to get customers for their business. And it works very, very well. My target audience are business owners doing $50 million plus per year, which they are not going to watch my YouTube videos. I do this more for fun and for the documenting process. And there's only benefits of having a personal brand. But I've never got any leads from YouTube, and it's going to be very rare. So you go where your market is. They are on LinkedIn, especially for my second company, which is the sponsorship company, where we are trying, because we're doing like 20 plus million long form YouTube views per month right now in the business and finance space. There's a ton of sponsorship money on the table. Just last week, we got an offer for a big 7-figure deal for one of these people that I work with. And so we're trying to do that. And if I can build up a LinkedIn for myself, that would allow me to reach out to these sponsorship companies much better and actually close some much better deals, because they already know who I am. That would be benefit number one. That is epic. Benefit number two would be a lot of my client or potential clients do hang out on LinkedIn, so we could actually get leads from that. But the other thing is, I want to implement the LinkedIn strategy that I've thought through for my clients right now, where we are already printing money for them. If we just add another revenue stream, that is a lot more money and a lot more exposure and a lot more things going on. And then the email stuff is fucking epic. There's some epic stuff going on. So it's a fun world we live in, and there's fucking 100 million ways to make money. It just fucking, it doesn't matter. Just do something.